Hey, internets, we got a video for you to see.
Ooh, is it the video with the two girls?
Whoa there, champ. Not safe for work.
Oh man, those are our favorite videos!
No, we love videos set to melodramatic music and slow motion.
We love videos with boobies!
So one of the games that are fresh here at Gamescom that's been sort of first shown for the first time is Deadpool. And what's the pitch here? What are you showing to journalists?
Deadpool, we really want to introduce everyone to Deadpool. You know, he's kind of been an underground character, and he is perfect for a video game. And this guy is going on a mission that only he can succeed in. And it's just this. We wanted to make a game that was funny and fun. Just provide gamers with some laughs, and Deadpool is the perfect character to do that.
What is it about Deadpool that makes him that perfect character?
Well, he's insane, first of all. He's schizophrenic. Actually, he's certifiably schizophrenic. He's been through some horrible experiments. If you follow Marvel Comics, I'm not going to go into it here, but he has 3 voices. He's got his outside voice and his 2 inside voices, which...
the players get to hear all 3?
Absolutely, they get to hear all 3. In fact, those 3 voices we use to help teach the player. Instead of having some canned like radio voice to teach you like, hey, this is how you play the game, etc., etc., Deadpool actually tells you how to play the game, partly because he knows he's in a video game. That's part of why it's so funny. He breaks the 4th wall, and he knows that you're behind the TV and you have the controller in your hand and you're controlling him. So if you're playing horribly, he's going to tell you about it. And if you're playing great, he'll tell you, and he'll tell you how to play his game, how to jump, how to attack. He'll do all that stuff. And so it really provides some funny moments.
I can imagine that there could be some sort of almost like Metal Gear Solid like moments there where you really break through that 4th wall with the player.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got tons of them. It's a pacing element. You know, we don't want to dump all those on the player at once. We have different degrees of them. Some of them are quick glances. Some of them are full-on moments. You know, luckily we've got a fantastic staff of animators, and they do a great job of making him come to life. It's really funny.
So humor, big component of it, but there's also got to be some sort of meat to the gameplay. So what can we expect from the gameplay?
Well, it's a third-person action game, and it's horribly violent. I mean, it's going to be a mature game. You can expect all kinds of gunplay, all kinds of, I say sword play, but he's got many, many different weapons, and all these weapons have upgrade paths that you can choose. You can switch between melee and, I shouldn't say melee, swords and guns on the fly. It needs to be seamless, because that's how Deadpool is. He's going to be cutting you with his katana and then shooting you in the face with his pistol. So being able to upgrade the weapons and being able to upgrade Deadpool, we have a form of experience, Deadpool points. You earn those the more, well, I don't want to say, the more butt you kick, you earn this experience, and then you spend that currency on making Deadpool better. And so it's acrobatic. You can expect good platforming mixed with melee and gunplay and all kinds of great combat, visceral, bloody, and awesome.
So how much customization is there? Is there sort of can you take Deadpool in one direction or the other, or is it more like you sort of build on his strengths that are already there?
Well, you'll be definitely making a choice. It's a conscious choice to spend the currency. If it all works out the way we want, you're not going to be able to see all the weapons and all the upgrades in one playthrough, because, well, we'd like you to play through a couple of times. And once you make the choice, you're not going to be able to go back and undo those choices. The customization is important. Personally, I love a good RPG. That has as good. I want a progression, and so we want to have that progression in the game, and we want it to make it feel worthwhile. So a good amount.
A lot of good development has been going on in the terms of sort of video game developers working on licenses such as this. How has your experience been working with Marvel on this franchise?
Oh, fantastic. Marvel's been fantastic. Once that we showed that we understood who Deadpool was, they've really kind of opened up the universe to us and really allowed us to explore the characters that are inside and outside of Deadpool's realm. They gave us access to the writer who's been writing Deadpool for 6 years, Daniel Way, and he's kind of the inventor of the three voices. You know, he's taken Deadpool into some fantastic places, and so really they're just 100% supportive. And some people would think working with a license it would stifle creativity, and that's not the case at all. In fact, they help us, and we can bounce ideas off of them, and they're not trying to push their agenda. They just want us to show their characters and their universe in the most positive light, and they allow us to do that.
It's still very early days, but are there any other additional characters or people in the universe that you are talking about already?
There are, well, besides the ones you saw in the demo that we showed, you can expect to see all kinds of characters that you know from the Marvel universe. You know, you saw Psylocke in there. It is a Deadpool game without a doubt. But they'll be visiting, and their personalities. That's kind of the thing with Deadpool is he's the crazy one, and normal superheroes not crazy, very serious. You know, they have a business to do, a job to do, and they don't always understand why Deadpool's doing what he's doing, and so we have to have them in there. That's part of the comedic effect. So I can't really say who's going to be in there yet, because then they'd shoot me if I said that. But there'll be a lot of them. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So early days, just showing off the game, but when are you planning to be ready with it and have it out?
2013. Month, I'm going to stay away from the month, but you can expect it in 2013.
On what platform?
PS3 and Xbox 360, confirmed right now.
Right. Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
So, that itch satisfied enough for you?
Actually, if you could just reach down and...
Oh, hey! Thanks, dudes. We'll be in touch.
Call me.
Suck it, Wolverine.